When you buy a new tourniquet, it comes wrapped with the instructions and a plastic bag over the top of it. If you put this into your kit, you're going to be in a world of hurt. All right, man, take a seat, buckle up. Ordinarily, we'd start with orientation of the car here, but we got calls pending, and we got to get to them. So, we're rolling. We're going to have to learn on the way. All right, today I set the car up. When you buy a new tourniquet, first wrap the plastic off. Then take the instructions, put them to the side if you don't already know how to use the tourniquet. You're going to want to read those before you have to deal with a traumatic injury and have already practiced with a similar tourniquet. They come wrapped with 2 rubber bands. Take both of those off and keep them to the side for later. The problem is that when they preload these, not only do they put them in a plastic bag and put instructions with them, they could be hard to get apart if your hands are covered in blood, but the tourniquet comes preset and folded to only slip over an arm. What you want to do is loosen the tourniquet out all the way so that you can fit it over any limb that you'd have to. That way, when you're dealing with an injury, you can apply the tourniquet just by slipping it around and pulling on the clasp with one arm. Because these little clips and the clasps all require 2 hands to loosen or unclip and reclip on. So in order to prepare a tourniquet for use, extend it all the way out till there's just enough tab where you can grab a hold with your whole hand and pull. Fold your tourniquet up. Z-fold it just like it was packed. You apply your rubber bands. Now for extra points, if you want to make it really effective, wherever you're putting this tourniquet, whether it's into a pouch on the inside of a bag, or attaching to the side of your medical kit, or attaching to your belt, or attaching to your gear somehow, make a loop with the rubber bands and attach it through the gear and then around the tourniquet. So imagine you've got a piece of gear here where my finger is, down here, that's holding it to your equipment, and then wrap the rubber band around the tourniquet. Do that twice, it'll hold your tourniquet together, and then when you need it, you just grab the whole tourniquet and rip. Both rubber bands break, and the tourniquet's out in your hand with the part you need to hold on to in your hand already, and then you can just slide it over whatever limb you need to apply it to. Well, if you like that video, go ahead and subscribe, because there's a whole lot more to come. As soon as I finish up these calls, go 10-8. County 291. 291.